Hello, fam. It's Blackrue Investing with you guys again. I am not a financial advisor, but let's get into it. So, guys, it's time to discuss a new strategy. Again, I'm testing a brand new strategy. I think it'll be fruitful for you guys. I'm not a financial advisor. I am not responsible for your gains and losses. However, I hope my channel sparks a flame for you to invest, sparks a flame for financial freedom, and I value anyone investing weekly. Please like and subscribe, helps the channel, and you get an update the moment I post a video. I use Benzinga Pro if you like what you see. An affiliate link is in the description. I also use WeBull. Sign up for WeBull and get 4 free stocks. All right, guys, let's get into it. So, SPACs and warrants. This is a strategy I'm kind of looking at today. And a couple guys I want you guys to check out. Jayconomics. I know he uses the strategy. And Patrick Desjardins. I hope I spell this right. There was a defenseman back in the day, Eric Desjardins. He used to be a big hitter. But anyway. Um, okay, so check these guys out. They kind of practice the strategy. So most SPACs, when they first declare, they're like around $10, and even like whack SPACs that didn't even move that much, at least after they close and actually merge, are around like $15. Like for example, MP, like no one really cared about that for a while, and uh, D DM, I don't have that on here, but DM, no one really cared about DM for a while, but now it's all the way up to $17. So basically, even if you just like bought a SPAC before it declared and just waited, you kind of guarantee 50% growth there. The way things have been working lately. So let's get into the real strategy though. So the strat's going to be twofold: to invest in SPACs without targets, and I'll get down to a breakdown of the numbers of that later. So get down to invest in SPACs without targets, buy shares in SPACs without targets, sell on the first pop. You want to sell on the first pop because that's usually the weakest pop. It'll pop on the first pop, which is it actually declares a target, and then it'll ease down. So we want to sell at the peak of that first pop, which is usually at the very beginning, and then we want to buy back in. Also, we want to buy warrants in the SPACs, and if you want to know about warrants, I have a video on it up here. You can take a look at warrants. They're somewhere in between shares and options. Okay, so buy warrants in SPACs without targets, and then sell on the first pop and buy back in. So the case studies we're going to use are Hyliion, MP, IPOV, and DM, which is Desktop Metal. So reason we are using these is because if you listed them like in hype, Hyliion was hyped up. IPOV was somewhere in the middle, and MP and DM were like really no one really cared about them for a while. So that's the reason we're using these as case studies. DM. Okay, so let's take a look here. So basically, this is declare merger dates case study, and what you really want to be concerned about is look, the price before declaring share the warrant, and this is literally a day before they declared their merger target. The declare price of the warrant of the day of, and then the current price of these warrants. So IPOV, Hyliion, let's see, DM, here we go. So the date they declared, date IPOP declared, shares were $13. Oh, the day before they declared. So before they declared, shares were $13, and warrants were like $3.9. Okay, the day they actually declared, it was 15, and then warrants went to 5.11. So warrants almost doubled. Shares went up $2. Then the current share price, and they haven't even changed their name yet. They're going to change on Monday. Current share price is $30, which is almost triple And then current warrant price is 13.28, which if you just said this was $4, 4 times 3, so that almost tripled as well. Current warrant price almost tripled, 13, or actually over tripled, because 4 times 3 is 12, and this is 13.28. So warrants over tripled, share price almost tripled. And then if we look at Hyliion, and you guys know at one point Hyliion was all the way up to $50, but the share price before declaring a target, 10.23, warrant price 131. Now these Hyliion warrants at one time were at like $20. It's almost like 15 times, 15x, 10x. But where Hyliion's sitting right now, and this is like real low for what Hyliion was at. Warrants are at 6. Share price is at 17.51. And mind you, look, even if you bought the declare price and just waited, you're still up. If you bought it on the declare date, and we all know after the declare date, it's first pop and it goes down. So let's look at DM here. 10.14, first day, warrant price, or a day before the declare target. Sorry. So then the declare date went up to 11, and then warrants doubled, went to 226. Now, if you owned it now, 16.24, and warrants would be $4. So about a double here, and then if you had it here, it'd be almost 4 times, 4x. So MMP, it sat there for a long time. No one really cared about it. So like the share price beforehand is $9.97. Warrants were 152, and then the day of declaration went up about $2, and warrants went up a bit. But look at the current price. Current price is triple, almost triple the declare price, and warrants are, oh my god, let's just say this was $3 for the warrant price right here, and this is the declare price. We're not even looking at the day before. 235 times, so let's say that was $3 times 5. So 5x, because 3 times 5 is 15. So it's over 5x. So what it looks like to me is the warrants are the best value if you want to get in there. So it shows me that the best strategy is to target SPACs before they declare a merger. Also that the warrants may have the highest gain. Also looking at the chart, the declare merger pop is always the smallest pop. So let's get to that we have dates for IPOV and MVAC. Let's bring up TradeView here. IPOV. We'll go back to September. Instead of putting this on 5 minutes, let's put it on 3 hours. Let's narrow this. So even that's too much. Let's put it on an hour. So we go to September 14th, right? We see here, we got that pop that we were talking about, right? But if you look, that's the smallest pop. So if you bought here and sold like at the end of the week, waited till it went down to its lowest point. Even if you sold at the beginning of the pop, and you brought back in right here, like you're still. You can see that this is pretty much the lowest point of the pop, and IPOV went from this pop price to 17 all the way to 29. So let's look at MP. MP its date was. I'm sorry, that's the wrong one. MP, its date was 7/15. 3 hours. Okay, so that pop right there, you can see it's 11. If you go, it popped up to like 11 something, and if you can see, it kind of went back down to almost 11, but still smallest pop. Pretty much the smallest pop, and then skyrocket, boom. So that's what we want to take advantage of. If you look at what we have here, we're gonna bring up some of the best non-declared merger SPACs. So iPod, iPod V, IPOF, they're all China stocks. He did iPod B or IOB, IPOB, IPOC. He did space and he was involved in a deal for DM. And then we got SNPR, it's the Hyliion guys. Then we got VGAC, Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic CEO. Also, rumor SPACs with upcoming announcements. CCAC, Quell, THCP, THCB, IMPX, PSTF, which is the Bill Ackman one, SOAC. So, where do you find these best non-declared merger SPACs? Follow these guys on Twitter. We got Mitch Hawk, Chris Ketchy. They do the SPAC Attack Show on Benzinga on YouTube. Really good guys. Love their show. Then you can follow SPAC Guru, SPAC Bobby, Dr. SPAC, SPAC Hawk, and J Mac Investing. These guys do the best stuff on SPACs. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, Patrick Desjardins and Jayconomics. Jayconomics not only does SPACs, he does Canadian stocks as well. I love that guy. He's a really nice guy. So they'll give you the SPAC rumors and the best undeclared SPACs. So if you look here, the best cheap declared SPACs are LGVW. Kathy Wood of ARK Invest is already in that one, and the only other SPAC she's in is IPOB. Then we got MBAC, bidirectional charging. I like that. Charging companies have been all the rage. They'll be the new gas station, so to speak. And the company, if you want to do the research on your own, is Nuve that has the SPAC. This is about the SPAC. And the company here is Butterfly Networks, I believe. So if you just type in Butterfly Networks ultrasound, because they're doing ultrasounds by phone, that's very innovative. So it's going to be way cheaper than trying to buy a piece of medical equipment. So look at that. And then we got RBAC here, RBAC, ran by Billy Bean, the Moneyball guy, Oakland Athletics guy. Rumored to be getting a piece of the Boston Red Sox and Liverpool teams by merging with Fenway Sports Group. Billy Bean recently put his house up for sale in the Oakland area. What does that mean? We can assume perhaps that he's moving to Boston. We don't know, but we can make that assumption. All right, guys, so that's what we have for today. New strategy, buying SPACs and SPAC warrants before they declare a merger target. Thanks to anyone who's made it to the end of the video. You guys are true legends. Love it, fam. Peace.